All right, it is 2 minutes to 1 p.m. East African time here in Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you for keeping it TV47 on this 28th day of September 2025 as I get you informed on the latest at this hour. My name is Sheilar Chelangat and we begin now. The People's Liberation Party, PLP, has launched a spirited grassroots campaign in Kirinyaga County, urging residents to unite behind Martha Karua and embrace her vision for a just and democratic Kenya. Speaking during the ordination ceremony of Apostle Joseph Miano at the People Revival and Restoration Ministry, PLP leaders called for voter registration and awakening among the voters. Miano also urged the youth to register as voters, emphasizing their role in shaping the country's future. He reminded citizens that the power to determine Kenya's destiny lies in the voters.
Watoto wenu wanakosa kuwapatia heshima.
Niko na familia.
Watu wachukue kula. Mnasikia? Usikae nyumbani. Usiseme nilikutana na vijana wengine wakasema ya kwamba hawatachaguana tena, afadhali wakae nyumbani sababu walichagua serikali haiwasaidii. Nataka nikuambie kura yako moja ni usaidizi katika kiongozi na katika nchi.
Chukueni kura. Na wakati wa kuweka kura msirushe kura kama mawe. Kuweni responsible. Tusichague viongozi because of the popularity. We have good leader. Our party leader Mother Wangari Karua. You know that she don't entertain corruption. Na ni mama yetu. Mshikilieni. Hii chama yenye ameunda ya PLP. It is much more ya kutusaidia kuliko vile yeye anaweza saidika.
Tunasema raundi hii hatuendi nambasi ya watu wengine. Tunaona watu wakienda nambasi ya watu wale wengine. Tunaona our brother here, our neighbor Rigathi Gachagua, tunaona venye alifanywa kwa sababu ya kwenda nambasi ya watu wengine. So this time kama watu wa Kirinyaga tunaomba tushikane, tukue pamoja, tuweze kwenda nambasi yetu.
And still in the world of politics, the National Liberal Party has strongly condemned acts of political violence targeting its candidates in the upcoming November 27th by-elections. The party leader, Dr. Augustus Chalo, raised concerns over the safety of Omondi K. Oyo of Kasipul and Oliver Ochuka of Ugunja. He also raised concern over threats facing MCA aspirants Karl Welters Mutisia of Mumbuni North and Evans Mwama of Kariobangi North. This comes as the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has assured the nation of its preparedness to conduct the by-election across the two constituencies and 17 wards set for November 27th, 2025.
Chama tulikuwa na candidates 9. 9 candidates across the country. Sisi sio zile chama za violence. Sisi hatukuwa na zile nominations za violence. Watu wetu wamekaa chini vizuri, discuss, tukaangalia the best candidates. Now I'm so happy to see that there are candidates who are willing to step down in favor of other candidates. Yesterday the IBC met with the Political Parties Liaison Committee. Iliita vyama zote kukutana nao, especially in regards to 2027 elections and the upcoming by-elections. Now all parties za PPLC, Political Parties Liaison Committee, zilikubali kwamba any party that is involved in malpractice, in violence, in illegalities must be banned from taking part in the elections.
And Cabinet Secretary for Cooperatives and SMEs, Wycliffe Oparanya, has directed the Commissioner for Cooperatives and SASRA to ensure that no SACCO pays dividend or interest unless they have made sufficient surplus, met the capital adequacy requirements, and made provisions for statutory reserves. Speaking during a special general meeting for Unitas SACCO, Oparanya noted that some SACCOs are engaging in what he termed as unhealthy financial competition competition in payment of dividends on shared capital and interest on deposits. Oparanya has directed that no SACCO should be allowed to borrow from external sources in order to pay dividends, and any SACCO intending to procure an external loan must obtain retail approval from the Commissioner of Cooperatives Development.
I have already directed the Commission of Cooperatives and SASRA to ensure that no SACCO pays dividend or interest unless there have been made sufficient surplus. It is in this regard that the Ministry directed SACCOs with over 5,000 members to adopt the delegate system to ensure that general meetings are a forum for effective decision-making. Unitas SACCO has made significant strides in digital banking solutions, making transactions more convenient, accessible to members. SACCOs are for service entities, and the key service offered are promotion of savings and credit, and not unsustainable dividends and interest.
And a fierce contest is looming in the Metkei ward by-election in Elgeyo Marakwet after the MCA seat was left vacant following the election of Lawi Kibire as Speaker of the Elgeyo Marakwet County Assembly. Edward Kiplimo Mengich of the Equitable Party will face off against Philip Kipruto, popularly known as Chebole, of the UDA party in the race. Speaking after receiving his nomination certificate, Edward Kiplimo Mengich urged Metkei residents to elect a competent leader regardless of party affiliation, promising to improve service delivery in the ward if given the chance to lead.
From the people, and we are ready for the contest, and through that I am ready and I am sure I'm going to win. Kwa sababu ukituambia maneno ya chama itaanza leo. Tumeambiwa tupige suit kuanzia KANU, tukakuja ODM, tukakuja URP, tukakuja TNA. Saa hii tuko kwa UDA na wanatuambia tupige chama. Chama itusaidii, kitu inatusaidia ni sera na maendeleo kwa watu ya Metkei.
We are saying when we come here, when Edward will go to the county assembly, he will assess areas in Metkei that have been left out for a very long time. He will bring those resources, 49 million he was saying, to equalize so that every level is the same.
And the government has raised concerns over the rising health risks in prisons, with over 40% of inmates jailed for sexual and gender-based offences. Correctional Services PS Salome Biako, together with Public Health PS Mary Muthoni, says that the government is planning to register all inmates under the Social Health Authority (SHA) by the end of the year. Juliet Kimwe with the details.
Speaking in Meru during the 4th Jamii Imara Mashinani initiative, Correctional Services Principal Secretary Salome Biako has revealed that over 40% of inmates are jailed for sexual and gender-based crimes. She has warned that these offences are driving a rising disease burden inside prisons, hence calling on communities to change how they handle gender-based violence in order to ease prison overcrowding and related health issues.
We have majority of the people in prison being either there because of drug and alcohol abuse or sexual offences, and they are interrelated. And so we have agreed that we will step up restoration of families. We will step up counseling sessions at schools, at hospitals, in churches.
On the other hand, Public Health Principal Secretary Mary Muthoni has called on more Kenyans to enroll in Social Health Authority, assuring that there is improvement in health services countrywide.
Tumesema ya kwamba watu wakienda hapa chini mahospitali za chini, wewe ukuwe umejiandikisha tu, na hata ukiwa kwa hiyo laini ujiandikishe ukiwa hapo, hiyo jina yako inakuwa activated.
PS Muthoni has also emphasized the need for early cancer screening and pledged collaboration with county governments to make screening services more accessible to the communities.
Mambo ya kansa Meru sio mambo rahisi sana, na ninataka tuyachukulie kwa mambo tushikilie kwa uzito.
Need to strengthen our bonds, our families. Shauri shida inatokea, mtu akiwa anafikiria mambo yake haendi vizuri, akifikiria ndio akiabuse substance, mambo itakuwa mzuri.
This move is aimed at improving healthcare access and curbing the spread of diseases within prisons, while also promoting early detection of cancer nationwide, efforts that will safeguard public health in the country. Reporting for TV47, I'm Juliet Kimoe.
Thank you very much, Juliet. And away from that, junior secondary school teachers in Bungoma County under the Kenya Junior School Teachers Association have called for autonomy from the government, stating that they will not return to class next year if this demand is not met. Led by Linda Wekesa, the teachers have urged the Ministry of Education and the Teachers Service Commission to grant JSS the independence to manage itself. They also want the National Assembly to reject the proposed 2933 education system in favor of the current 2633 model under the new curriculum. Their sentiments were echoed by Kupet leaders led by Bungoma County Secretary General Augustine Luketelo and Chairman David Barasa.
We want to reiterate this, that a principle according to the CPG of secondary must begin from D3, D4, D5. Are our hoys at D3? No! Are our hoys at D4? No! Are our hoys at D5?
No! The piloting program that the government has been doing in GSS about the issue of comprehensive schools, it is not working, and there is no learning that is going on in junior school. How we plead, and we are really demanding that the government becomes very clear and it brings in the issue of autonomy in GSS. Autonomy in games, autonomy in music, autonomy in drama, and autonomy in administration.
Kuna walimu wamestagnate senior, wakuwe deployed kwenda kumanage the junior secondary school. That is very important because today, stagnation is an issue in TSC. Number 2, tunataka wajisimamie katika nyanja zao za michezo.
As East Africa's insurance industry undergoes a digital transformation, concerns have grown that technology could sideline traditional advisors. The launch of Anchor 360, a digital tool for insurance advisors, signals a growing trend. For instance, digital platforms that support rather than compete with personal advisory services. However, a new platform aims to turn that narrative around using tech to strengthen, not replace the human connection at the core of financial advice. While automation and online access have reshaped many industries, Old Mutual says the future of insurance lies in blending efficiency with personal guidance. Anchor 360 is designed to reduce the administrative burden on advisors and help them focus more on client relationship.
It says that we value an advisor's time, and their time is better off spent finding new clients, selling more, not doing administrative duties. So this solution digitizes those processes. It enables them to sign up clients faster. It enables them to manage their portfolio easier. It enables them to see all their commission in one place.
This tool is going to help us demystify insurance to the end customer. It's going to kill the jargon that is spoken to the customer. It's going to stop selling products to the customer, but selling solutions. As an integrated financial services organization, we have products that speak to the customer at each point in their lifetime. And that cannot be connected if the customer information is disjointed.
And the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry is raising concerns of mounting pending bills, warning that they are severely hurting businesses across the country. Speaking at a business breakfast in Murang'a, KNCCI leaders urged both national and county governments to urgently pay contractors to prevent widespread business closures. Robert Gakure tells us more.
Just for content purpose. Business leaders in Murang'a County gathered for the CEO's business breakfast, focusing on resilience,
fair play and sustainable growth.
As business community, we don't want to pull ourselves to this kind divide and rule, politics divide and rule. We are one Kenya, one community in terms of businesses.
Led by the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry National Chairperson, they called for the release of over 700 billion shillings in pending bills choking businesses.
Pending bills imefikia karibu bilioni 700 billion in terms of pending bills. Na wanabiashara wanaumia sana. Na hizi pending bills ni zote zile za national government na zile za county government. Sisi kama chamber tumekuwa tukiongea na wizara ya pesa ya treasury.
They also pushed for a single business license, citing the burden of navigating dozens of permits.
I want to invite the government to have the goodwill in terms of coming up with conducive policies that are going to support the business and especially the startups and also those who are in manufacturing.
KNCCI stressed training for successors in family-run businesses, saying mentorship is key to survival and growth.
This cannot be done without sharing of information, sharing of research, and sharing of the outcomes.
Meanwhile, the Anti-Counterfeit Authority sounded the alarm on fake goods, warning they erode trust, kill innovation, and cost legitimate businesses' revenue.
When counterfeiting comes in and affects one business, then definitely the sustainability is affected. Why so? Because when products are counterfeited within a business, then you find that that particular business loses their market share to the counterfeiters.
Robert Gakure, TV47, Murang'a.
My name is Winnie Morila.
Thank you very much, Robert. And away from that, stakeholders in the education sector are now calling on the government to embrace multilingual learning in schools as a way of preparing learners for global opportunities. Speaking in Nyali, Mombasa County during a multilingual festival that brought together 10 schools to showcase different items in French, German and Spanish, teachers, parents and students acknowledged how learners have developed critical skills like communication and confidence after embracing multilingual learning. Furthermore, teachers have been urged to embrace activities outside the class.
Children learn new languages, they access global opportunities, and they develop critical skills like creativity and communication. It empowers them to be able to participate confidently in a globalized world and prepares them to be able to, and prepares them to be leaders, change makers and innovators for Africa's futures. At Pulse on Languages, we are committed to making foreign languages accessible to all the learners across the country, not just those that are in urban areas.
Lingual right now in a modern world is a bit advantageous when it comes to job opportunities. It's opening doors. So we are coming up with this initiative by the help of Madame Flency. We're impacting our students positively. They are able to speak French, speak German, sing poems.
This festival has helped us learn a lot, including foreign languages, which some of us can't speak. But from this festival, we're able to learn a new language and learn new things that we didn't even know.
I'm able to have creative thinking skills, and I'm able to be bold and courageous.
Investors have been urged to incorporate the youth in their projects so as to reduce the unemployment rate in the country as a way of enabling youths to sustain their families. Speaking during the launch of Cardinal Youth Association 5-year strategic plan in Mombasa, stakeholders insisted on the use of natural resources and value addition to create job opportunities. Additionally, the government has been called upon to provide grants for the strategic plan to materialize.
Oh, what happened?
Currently, our country stands at an unemployment rate of 36%. So through the projects that we are going to partner with our different organizations, we are actually intending to narrow this gap from that 6% to a number that can be able to put our to enable the youths to actually to get decent jobs and be able to sustain their families and even the communities.
The coastal region is endowed, it's very rich and it's very blessed with natural resources. And we are here to use the natural resources that are blessed and we've been given by God and take advantage of them and create job opportunities, create value additions that are going to improve the livelihoods of the people of the coastal region.
We want to encourage all of us that as we've presented it, you help us and move with us that we can achieve the end state of this.
The government, through the Ministry of Health, has been urged to intensify community health awareness by organizing more medical camps alongside sensitization on cancer and the importance of medical insurance through SHA. Speaking during the Prostate Cancer Awareness Month commemoration, Dr. Harrison Mbari, a resident doctor at the HCG Cancer Center, emphasized the importance of early screening to detect cancer at its initial stages before it spreads or causes severe damage. He also thanked retired police officers for participating in the free medical camp, where they underwent various medical tests, received nutrition education, and engaged in Zumba exercises for both physical and mental health.
This initiative is very important for our welfare, our well-being, our health. So we really appreciate what HCG is doing for us today. We really appreciate you people coming. And it's something that I would encourage that you do, not only for us, go out there and propagate the gospel of checkup.
Exercise should be a lifestyle. And while actually doing exercise, we are in a position to curb some underlying ailments that are never pronounced until maybe a bit later. Fitness should not be punishment. Fitness should be fun.
Early detection of cancer actually makes cancers treatable. Today we are located at NAPOC. We are here to offer insights, especially to the retired police members in regards to prostate cancer screening, cervical cancer screening, and breast cancer. We are actually happy that majority have turned out for the screening program and we're able to interact with them, advise them on not just cancer, but also wellness and how to live their lives.
And away from that, Tana River traders, especially those in Hola Town, have expressed their dissatisfaction with the county government for hiking tax, which they say were introduced without consultation or consideration of public opinion. The traders stated that the proposals in the bill, including new business license fees and service charges, come at a time when the economic situation is already difficult for many. Further, they lamented the lack of public participation before the measures were introduced, emphasizing that they should have been fully informed and involved in the process. They have vowed to continue boycotting the bill until their voices are heard. And the chairman of the Communications Authority of Kenya has urged Kenyans to embrace responsible use of social media, warning that reckless online behavior risks damaging the country's image and discouraging investment. Speaking during an economic empowerment forum in Murang'a, Karondo emphasized the potential of digital platforms to promote Kenya's culture, drive innovation, and support entrepreneurship when used responsibly. He further encouraged the youth to use digital platforms to tell positive stories about their communities and the nation at large, stressing that showcasing Kenya's strengths, talents, and innovation online would not only protect the country's reputation, but also attract investors and build confidence among both local and international audiences.
Na tukue responsible people with what we do with ourselves. Mungu ametubariki, kila mtu anapata simu ambayo iko na mtandao. Mungu ametubariki, watu wengi wanaweza kuaccess TVs and radios. But if our media is not responsible and we do not report things as a yard, tujaribu kuonyeshana ya kwamba nchi yetu inachomeka hata wakati ni shida na changamoto kidogo ziko. Wala watu ambao, investors ambao wako na haja na nchi, watatorokea nchi yetu kwa sababu ya kuona ni kana kwamba nchi iko na mashida zaidi ya vile ambavyo watu wanaonyeshana. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka kuomba, as citizens of this country, we be responsible as young people, and I am a young person. I speak this as a young person. We have smartphones. Let us use these phones to promote our country locally and internationally, sio mambo ya kuharibu nchi yetu.
And Machakos Deputy Governor Francis Mwangangi has urged the national government to resolve the ongoing lecturer strike that continues to cripple learning in public universities. Speaking at the Machakos Catholic Cathedral during a fund drive in aid of the church, Mwangangi lamented that the real casualties of the standoff are innocent students now caught in the crossfire of frustrations they neither caused nor deserved as the academic calendar continues to collapse.
Vijana wetu tumewaona wako nje for a long time because of the strike. National the lecturers from our universities. Mimi naomba serikali kuu, tafadhalini, the same way you are killing devolution in Kenya, please don't kill education in this country, because that is the only hope that is remaining for us. Na tukiendelea hivyo naona nchi inaendelea kuisha. Sababu ikiwa hakuna elimu jameni tutafanya nini? So naomba tu Gavana Mutua na serikali kuu, tafadhali, mko na so many problems that you have to deal with as opposed to kuja kuantagonize vijana wa hapa Machakos.
And in the world of sports, the national under-20 women's soccer team today take on Ethiopia in the second leg of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. The Jacqueline Ouma-led side will be keen to capitalize on home advantage as they secure an all-one draw in the first leg in Addis Ababa. The winner of the tie will automatically cut themselves a ticket into the next round, where Tanzania lay in wait. And 10-men Chelsea were once again on the receiving end of a 3-1 thrashing by Brighton on Saturday evening at Stamford Bridge as veteran striker Dan... stories in our subsequent bulletins at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Do enjoy the rest of your viewership. Good afternoon.